It's me, Mario and the gang, you probably know my name, and so we start.
Hey everyone, Josh here. Now, since the Switch has already been out for 4 years, I decided it would be best to make this video discussing all of my top favorite Nintendo Switch games, because I just really want to show my love and dedication for the Nintendo Switch because of how long it's been in here. So I decided to make this video discussing all my favorite Switch games, like I said. Now keep in mind, this video is mainly going to focus on first-party games that are made by Nintendo themselves, and some little are third-party, but just mainly I'm focusing on Nintendo. And also, these are my opinions. You don't have to agree with me. These are just my favorite Nintendo Switch games in general, and I'm putting them in the list of least favorite to most favorite. Alright, so with no further ado, let's begin. Number 16. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let's start off this list with one of the more iconic Nintendo Switch games, which was the very first game to release for the Switch, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, this game may be a port of the Wii U game, but it's still really a beautiful game. And it's not really my most favorite game for the Switch because I may not be the biggest Zelda fan, but I did play a few Zelda games, and I definitely played Breath of the Wild because, of course, I had no choice. It was the only game for the Switch. And yeah, I actually played the game, and I still play it to this day, and so do many other people. And it's still a really great experience. It's probably like, people claim it's one of the best Zelda games ever. To me, it may not be the best Zelda game, but it definitely is one of the greatest Zelda games. And it's just a huge open world to explore. You just play as Link, and you explore the world of Hyrule, and you just can do so many things. You can literally do whatever you want in this game. You can just go anywhere, do anything, and that's what makes this game really fun. You can battle, just do whatever you want, and this game feels really great to play. So if you're a Zelda fan, you have to play this game because it definitely is one of the greatest Zelda games, and of course one of the best Switch games. Number 15, Team Sonic Racing. I could just imagine people actually being shocked or upset that this game is on the list. Well, some people may say Team Sonic Racing isn't all that great, but I actually don't think the game is bad at all by any means. Because when I bought the game when it came out back in 2019, it was a great game. It certainly wasn't the best Sonic game, but it was a game to like get away from like how like the original Sonic the Hedgehog series is. And it's not the best Switch game, but yeah, this game was still really fun. If you're into like racing and Sonic the Hedgehog and maybe Mario Kart, you definitely want to get this game because it definitely be well worth of your time. And it's just really fun to play as all of your favorite Sonic characters in one big race, in many racetracks, an awesome soundtrack like in many Sonic games. And yeah, this game is just really fun. So if you want to go and get a Sonic game for the Switch, you definitely want to get your hands on this game. Number 14, Sonic Mania. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin with this game? Let me start off by saying that this is probably one of the best Sonic games to ever exist and will always be one of my favorites. Now the reason being is because it's of course a 2D Sonic game, which is a game that many Sonic fans would actually like to enjoy. And me at sometimes, but I just love to experience 3D Sonic games most of the time. But either way, as you guys know, I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and I've been a fan from the very beginning of when I first started to play video games. And when I played Sonic Mania, it really just brought back many memories. Not only that, but the gameplay just felt really good, and so many great levels and worlds to like go through. And you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Mighty, and just all those other 2D characters that I kind of forgot their names, but you know, like Mighty, Ray, and just all those other guys too. But yeah, I almost said Team Sonic. Yeah, so anyway, Sonic Mania, it's a really great Sonic game. If you're into Sonic the Hedgehog like me and you love the 2D games, you would love to play this game. Because it's not really meant for anyone else, but this list is just mainly meant for my favorite Switch games, and Sonic Mania is definitely one of them because this game is just really fun to play. Like going through and just going back to the old school days of like Genesis and going back to 2D with Sonic, it just feels really great, and Sonic Mania always delivers my good expectations whenever I play it. Number 13. Sonic Forces. I can already hear people screaming at me in the comments, but yeah, go ahead, scream at me, but anyway, Sonic Forces is not really as bad as people say it is. Although I do agree the game could have been better. It didn't deliver as much expectations to me when I first played it back in 2017. But sometimes I just like to revisit the game, and it does really have some good experiences and just good gameplay and a decent story. Now, this game was supposed to be Sonic's big break in a way, because it was originally named Sonic Project 2017, because of course it is. And yeah, they switched it to Sonic Forces, and yeah, the game wasn't that great to many other Sonic fans, but when I played it, I thought it was really great. It definitely is somewhat a callback to the past Sonic games, because it has some Sonic villains from the past games, like Chaos from Sonic Adventure, Zavok from Sonic Lost World, and many other bad villains too, especially Eggman. But yeah, you can play as modern Sonic, classic Sonic, and of course your custom character avatar. And yeah, it just has a really great gameplay. And of course, it's not the best Sonic game, but it really is a great game to play if you're like a new Sonic fan. If you want to get into Sonic, it just like is a good way to start, and then you could like upgrade to like newer Sonic games. But yeah, people should really stop hating on Forces, because I think it's a great game. It could have been better, but it still is a great game. Number 12. SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Are you ready, kids? Because when you're about to play a really great game featuring one of the world's favorite cartoon characters, SpongeBob Squarepants. This is of course a remake from the original 2003 game on the GameCube and PS2, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Nickelodeon and THQ were generous enough to bring us back memories and remake the whole game in HD and look even more beautiful than it did. I not only got this game because I'm a huge fan of SpongeBob, but I just wanted to play this game because I never got to experience the original game, but I did play several of other SpongeBob games like on the DS, Wii, and Xbox and stuff, and now that this was actually the very first SpongeBob game to release on the Switch, and hopefully by this game we will get more. But anyway, this game just feels really fun, and you get to play as all your favorite SpongeBob characters like Sandy, Patrick, and of course SpongeBob. You may not be able to play as every single character though, but it's still really fun, and the characters do actually do a lot in the game. They have so many unique abilities, and it just really brings the gameplay to a whole new level, especially when it was on the GameCube. I did, of course, play the original on my cousin's GameCube. I earlier, because I said I didn't get to experience, but I did remember I played it on my cousin's GameCube. But yeah, this game is just really fun, and if you're a SpongeBob fan, or if you just love video games, and of course love the SpongeBob TV show like I do, you definitely want to get your hands on this game because it's a really great experience. Number 11. Super Mario Party. Well, we finally got to a Mario game, and yeah, lots of people may not have liked Super Mario Party because it isn't as good as many of the other Mario Party games, like the ones on the GameCube and on the Wii. Well, only one on the Wii. But still, Super Mario Party is kind of somewhat a callback because they finally got rid of those silly cars that were in Mario Party 9 and in Mario Party 10. That was one of my huge complaints of the original Mario Party games, but this new Mario Party game kind of fixed like almost all of the past Mario Party flaws that it had in the past. There's lots of fun and unique mini games and just so many fun game boards. There may not be as many game boards as they did on the GameCube, but still, it really is like a somewhat step in the right direction. But it does like bring like a good callback to the past Mario Party games, and it did really sell really well on the Switch, and it definitely is one of the greatest Switch games in my book. If you're like really competitive and stuff, and you love Mario Party games like I do, this is just a really like great game to play for your whole family and friends, and it's just a really great experience. Hopefully, if there's a new Mario Party game on the Switch, it'll hopefully do a better job than how it did in this. Because I don't hate this game at all. I do really love it. But I feel it did have a few flaws, but it's still one of the greatest Switch games, and it really is fun. Number 10. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. I'm a huge fan of the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series, and an even bigger fan of these two beloved video game characters. Now, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it's of course a series that features Mario, Sonic, and all their friends in these great Olympic sport mini-games. And it's just a really great experience, like for Olympics and for these two characters competing for like one of those few times in the Olympics. And this game is just really fun. Like, I really love the whole Olympic vibe going on, and just playing as all my favorite Mario and Sonic characters in these Olympic sports events. And some of them require motion controls, although you don't really have to use motion controls for most of them. You could just use the buttons, but yeah, it does have really great controls. And even though some of the past Mario and Sonic Olympic games may have been not as good, but this kind of flipped an Uno card, because this is of course one of the best Mario and Sonic Olympics games. Rio and Sochi weren't really that great in my opinion, but the Tokyo 2020, it definitely is one of the greater ones, and I feel it's a better improvement from the bad ones. But yeah, this game is just really fun, and I really hope we get more of these games in the future, and hopefully we get more and more characters to play as. But yeah, this game is really fun, and I'd say it's really well worth it. Number 9, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You honestly cannot say that you didn't expect this game, which sold many copies on the Switch. You honestly could not have expected this. Cannot say you did not expect to see this on the list. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is probably one of the best Mario Kart games out there, and you can clearly see that because it sold really well on the Switch, even though it was a port from the Wii U game, which people claim that the Wii U was a bad console, which it wasn't. But since they ported Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to Switch, a lot of people were able to experience it because many people really loved the Switch, like me. And yeah, I of course played the original, but I feel Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is much better than the original because it did fix a few flaws and added like a few new characters and just did a way better job on how the Wii U version did. And racing and all these beautiful tracks, it's just really fun. And what could you not expect from a Mario Kart game? You get to pick your favorite character, pick your car and customize it, and just race for first place. And it still is a really great game. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is probably on top of it all. And hopefully this will lead us closer to another Mario Kart game on the Switch. Well, I don't know if that's possible because usually we get new Mario Kart games for Switch, but this is just a port. But hopefully this will inspire Nintendo to make a new Mario Kart game like Mario Kart 9. But still, I hope this game does manage to sell lots of copies because it's one of the greatest games to release for the Switch. And many people agree with me on that because what's there not to like about this game? It's just really great, and no one could say it's bad. Well, it does have a few flaws, but not many flaws for me to hate it. But yeah, I still love this game no matter what. Number 8, Paper Mario the Origami King. I am of course putting this game on the list because I think it's one of the best Paper Mario games out there. And yeah, it was so good that I even did a full review on this game that you can check out. And yeah, I can't tell you guys how many times I've listened to the beautiful soundtrack that this game has. Like the battle themes, the other areas. And this game is just a huge open world environment with the little battles and stuff. And yeah, this game, I think Paper Mario Origami King is just a really great game to play. Like, I love the battle system where you have to move all the characters around and stuff, and then you start battling. It's just really great, and I just like the whole open world and like the little characters that follow you around. And this game really has a good plot, especially at a part where a certain someone sacrifices himself. I don't really want to spoil it because for anyone who hasn't played the game, but yeah, I mean the game's already been out for a while, and we're in 2021, so yeah, rest in peace, Bobby. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Paper Mario Origami King is a really great game for any newcomers to the Paper Mario series, and it's just a good Paper Mario game in general. Number 7, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Who would not love the Animal Crossing series? And who would not love Animal Crossing New Horizons in general? This game is really great. The whole island and just like how they've taken the Animal Crossing series just to a whole new level, where you have to like create and make your own island and make it like a great place for people to relax and enjoy. Although New Horizons did miss some features that some of the old Animal Crossing games had, but it's still a really great Animal Crossing game, especially for newcomers. And I especially love that they added the new Mario items, because lately, ever since they added those, I've been using them non-stop. And I've just been making sure everyone has been having a fun time on my island, and just like doing all this just feels really fun. Even though it's a little sometimes hard work, it's still worth it, because whenever you're done, you can always just come back another day and revisit your island and see just how it looks. And that's what makes the Animal Crossing series, and especially Animal Crossing New Horizons, a really great series and game to play. So if you're an Animal Crossing fan, you have to go pick this game up if you don't have it already, because it's definitely well worth the price. Number 6. Super Mario Maker 2. I really cannot tell you guys how much I've been playing Super Mario Maker 2 ever since it came out back in 2019. Sometimes when I played the game, it would be good, sometimes it would be bad, but the reason why it would be bad is because of the online mode with the other players. That's kind of a bad experience, but not all the time though. But forget that, because that's not mainly what Super Mario Maker 2 is all about. It is mainly about creating your own levels. It gives you so many tools to choose from and a few game styles to choose from, and just you can do whatever you want. You can create any level however you want and just display everything how you want it. And that's what the whole experience of Super Mario Maker 2. You create levels, send them to other people, play other people's levels online. It's like the whole package of how you would expect a Mario game. Well, kinda. But still, Super Mario Maker 2, I really do love the game. I really love creating my own Mario levels. I can't tell you guys how many levels I created, because I just love this game a lot. And yeah, and sometimes the online mode is a little bit bad, but still, it's just kind of fun. But yeah, Super Mario Maker 2, I really love it, and it's always going to remain in my library for one of the best Switch games. Number 5. Super Mario 3D AllStars. Yeah, you guys of course had to see this game on the list, because even though this game has caused many problems within the past few months of its release, and since it has a limited release date, which is really injuric, by the way, is a really bad thing, by the way, and you guys should hurry up and get the game if you don't have it now. But yes, avoiding all of that, Super Mario 3D All-Stars isn't really that bad as it should be. Well, it's not really bad at all per se, but still, it does have its few problems. But I still love the game, because it has 3 beautiful Mario games that have released in the following years, and they will always hold up, especially Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. And, of course, Galaxy. Yeah, but this game basically has 3 great Mario experiences that can be on Nintendo Switch. And this game was made to celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary. And even though this game has many of its issues, it still is a really great experience, especially if you want to play Super Mario, Sunshine, and 64 many times. I mean, look at how beautiful these games look on the Switch. I mean, yeah, they're not truly 100% remasters, but they're still all we're gonna get for now. But yeah, we'll just praise to Nintendo that they'll hopefully do more of these, and hopefully won't do a limited release date. Number 4. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Who could say Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a bad series? For literally anyone in the gaming industry, including me, and of course Nintendo, Super Smash Bros. Is a dream come true. And not just any dream. It's a dream with all your favorite characters coming into one big battle, and it's just one big brawl to end them all. And yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is really a really great game. And the best part is we get new DLC characters for literally every other time, like few months or so. But even though some of the DLC characters were not like what we expecting, or sometimes they'd be bad, but yeah, either way, playing as all of these characters feels really great, and it's just one big battle. And see, like, there's just so much to do in this game, and just lots of things to happen, and you would really have a blast. And considering this game sold really well and has every single fighter from every Super Smash Bros. Game, it's really well worth the price and package it comes in. And yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate really delivers its expectations. You can play with many other people and just have a really fun time. Number 3. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. You guys, of course, are going to see this game on the list. For one, it just came out, and for the amount of times I've played it and talked about it on my channel, and ever since I streamed it, this game, I love it. It really is great. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, not only is it a port of one of the greatest Mario games of all time, it of course has a new adventure, and it's called Bowser's Fury, and that new mode is probably one of the best parts of this game. And of course, I'm able to play 3D World again, as it was one of the best games on the Wii U, and one of my most favorite Mario games of all time. I mean, the whole gimmick of the game has you going around. It's like an open world Mario game in a Mario game that isn't really too much of an open world game. So you go around on these little islands, riding on Plessy, and getting these cat shines, and Bowser just goes out of control. And this is probably the most scariest and badass Bowser has looked in any Mario game. Like, look, he just really looks very intimidating, his Fury mode. And yeah, even though this game just recently come out, I'm not going to say much spoilers because some people haven't played the game already. But yeah, if once you get the game, you'd really have a great experience with it. Especially me when I got it. Although it is the Bowser's Fury mode is kind of short, I did have a fun time, of course, replaying Super Mario 3D World and 100%ing it again. Either way, both these games in this one pack are just really great. Number 2. Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3 is a game that I loved and enjoyed back when it came out in 2019. I just really love Luigi's Mansion 3, and it's honestly one of the almost number one best Switch games out there. Like, it's probably Luigi's biggest game of yet to release. Like, Luigi explores a haunted hotel, and yeah, I just really love the whole spooky ghost vibes in Luigi's Mansion and just everything about that. I just really love it, and Luigi's Mansion 3 really delivers its expectations. And it is kind of an improvement from Dark Moon. Even though I really love Luigi's Mansion 2, Luigi's Mansion 3 is kind of an improvement from that because it was mission structured. While I was okay with it, Luigi's Mansion 3 felt like a much better somewhat experience in my opinion. And yeah, I just really love it. And Luigi's Mansion 3 really just makes me really happy. Like, if you want to see me happy, just let me play Luigi's Mansion 3, because right when the game was announced, I was super excited. I just loved the game, exploring all those floors and slamming all those ghosts, and just doing everything in this game feels really fun and just exciting. And you play as my dude Luigi, and he's really scared, and yeah, he still needs to overcome his fears to save his friends. Before we get to number 1, let me point out some honorable mentions for Switch games I didn't put on this list. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Super Mario Bros. 35, Splatoon 2, Yoshi's Crafted World, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Mario Tennis Aces. And there are plenty of other games for the Switch coming out later this year, but this list is only going to focus on the ones that are out as of now. But anyway, my number 1 favorite Switch game of all time is Super Mario Odyssey. Yep, you guys had to see it coming. Super Mario Odyssey is my number 1 favorite Nintendo Switch game of all time. And not only is it my boy Mario, it's of course one of the greatest Mario adventures, and of course one of the most creative Mario games ever created, ever since Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for the Wii. It's none other than Super Mario Odyssey. Now, I love this game deeply with all my heart, and the reason why was because when it was announced, I literally went nuts, and I almost cried, because this game is really, really great and so beautiful. So many worlds to explore, so many power moons to get, and so many costumes, and just there's so much everything in this game. This game is so lively, and after playing this game for more than about 500 times, I can't believe I almost forgot how much I loved it. because ever since 3D World plus Bowser's Fury came out, I was worried I might like that more than Odyssey. But I do love Bowser's Fury and 3D World, but Odyssey had much better movesets and just a little bit better stuff. But yeah, Odyssey is just a really great game. I love it deeply, and it'll always remain my #1 favorite Switch game of all time. I really love Super Mario Odyssey. It's great, and I played the game so many times, and it'll always be a masterpiece. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Mario game, Mario game or Switch game, because this video was really a pain because I love the Switch and it had so many games, and I had to choose between all few of them of which one of my favorites were. And Super Mario Odyssey was of course #1. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Switch games are, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.